Hello. Right, today we're going to read from Living Clean. We're going to do another chapter, and today the chapter is called A Leap of Faith. A Leap of Faith. Right, today I'm day 747 in recovery. Consistent, clean time, free from all mood and mind-altering substances. So here we go, A Leap of Faith. NA gives us different versions of success and failure than the rest of the world. Our lives are successful because we are clean. We help people and we have a relationship with a power greater than ourselves. This can be hard to remember when our outsides are in turmoil. If life is a dream, then we may occasionally have nightmares. We experience ups and downs, but we have a disease that tells us it was always like this, however well or poorly we're doing. We can get drawn into thinking either that we're immune to failure or that life will always be difficult for us. We each go through hard times and great success, and we learn that they are not the whole story or even the most important part of the story. Both success and failure can be challenging for us. Some of us create crisis because we don't know how to deal with positive experiences. We may fear success because it will bring more responsibility, and that feels like a trap. We may be concerned that success will lead us to lose focus on staying clean. It may simply be that avoiding a challenge is easier than risking failure. Perhaps we don't feel worthy or failing feels normal. Recovery is a process of evolution. We want to become the best person we can, doing work we feel is important, feeling loved and valued. There cannot be only one way to do that because we are all different. We want to be given a roadmap to success, but few of us find that kind of specific direction gets us very far. We learn what is right for us through our own efforts. We may not have dreams when we get here. Our experience may have taught us that it's not safe to share our dreams or to want them too much. We have to find a way to hear our own desires over time. We gain a keener understanding of what it means to live in harmony with our beliefs, even when we share our lives with others. Our willingness to fulfill our responsibility to ourselves determines our ability to feel love and be satisfied with our lives. It's the integrity with which we live our lives that is important. After all, if we don't like who we are or how we act, if we find our own company uncomfortable, does it really matter what or how much we have? We build a foundation, a fellowship, and a life, not necessarily in that order. Those of us who have been fortunate enough to be involved in developing an NA community know how gratifying it is to grow something from a seed. The experience is unlike anything we know. Many of us devote our heart and soul to NA, and the process of building our own lives comes later. We may find ourselves beginning a career or to seeing to our financial security years after our peers seem very settled. There is no right or wrong way or order in which our recovery happens. We all have experience starting over in our lives with new people, places and things, stepping out into a new way of life we don't quite understand. The desire to survive and feel fulfilled is not unique to us as addicts. In recovery, we begin with connection to others and work our way to basic safety. And perhaps it has to be this way. To believe that we can trust the love in our lives is challenging. Those really deep needs are the ones we believe won't be met. It begins with the amends process, the understanding that we can forgive and be forgiven, and that we can take responsibility for our actions and make better choices. Throughout our recovery, we improve our behaviour, our attitudes, our perspectives, and our lives. The awakenings we have as we work the first 11 steps give us the ability to act in a new way. We ask for knowledge of our higher power's will for us and the power to carry that out. After all the surrendering and house cleaning in the previous steps, a constant conscious contact in the 11th step changes us. The more we embrace our powerlessness, the more deeply empowered we are to take action in our lives. Our basic text tells us that we find God's will for us in the things we value the most. We may describe this in very spiritual language or just know the feeling of being at one with what we are doing. I know I'm doing my higher power's will when all that noise in my head goes away. On some level, this is all about faith. Living our dreams requires that we believe they are possible. When we act on faith, we move in a more positive direction. It can be very frightening and sometimes a little weird. Taking a leap of faith asks us to trust either that there will be ground beneath our feet or that we will be able to fly. Small steps give us the courage to leap. That's it. Yeah, that's today's reading. One day at a time, we all take it. Just for today, we do not pick up no matter what. Thank you. Stay blessed.